Hi guys, my name is Philly J, and this is the very first ever episode of City Talk, and we are going to do film review. And the very first film that we are going to review in 2018 is nothing but the Black Panther. Wakanda Forever. So Tubbs.
Cracking my bro.
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me, man.
We got Tubbs in the building.
What's cracking, man?
Flows too blessed, called the Reverend. Bars too sick, where's my medicine? Swag so fly, call it pelican. Style so rare, call it venison.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
You're the first guest.
Oh,
dude. First guest.
Highly appreciate it, man.
I started from the bottom, now I'm coming up. With unexpected hits like a sucker punch. I skip on any beat like it's double dutch. And this is all hustle, this ain't no luck.
So we're talking Black Panther.
Awesome.
We're talking, this is our first film review. And we're trying to tell the people what we thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I see you come here dressed up all blacked out.
Black.
You know what I'm saying? With the afro and the comb in the hair as well. That's how we do it, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do. We're keeping it one right now.
100.
We're keeping it one.
Yeah, man.
So I've seen the film.
Yeah.
I've seen it 4 times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey.
What did you? I'm sure you saw the film, right?
Yeah, definitely.
What did you think?
Definitely seen the film.
What did you think?
I'm a big comic book fan. Always have been. Having 4 older brothers, and my dad and his uncles used to draw comics all the time, so I was always around it and stuff. So I don't want to. It's gonna sound so cheesy now, like, but genuinely, Black Panther's been my guy from when I was a kid.
Oh, you're one of them ones.
Yeah. So Black Panther, I have Black Panther posters. Black Panther's been my guy from when I was a kid. So that's from the get-go. So it's not just. Do you know what I'm saying? So I've been not particularly waiting for it. They done a little thing like back in like 1974, and my dad showed me on VHS time ago, and I was like, rah.
Jeez, VHS.
Yeah. So I was from then. So it was nice for them to do like a modernized sort of version of it, and I thought it was a brilliant film. I thought it was a genuine brilliant film. I like the way they depicted each character, which I thought was awesome. Like being a kid, the way they came across kind of made it real to me. Like they came across that how I thought they would be, so to speak. How I thought T'Chaka and T'Challa and Shuri, they came across how I thought it'd be the Matenke tribe and stuff. Like I thought, yeah, sick. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it was a really good film. It was a really good movie. I thought it was a really good movie, and I'm proud. I'm very man. I was happy, like seeing
You're
like
feeling high in your boots.
Yeah,
now,
bro. I was like, oh yeah.
We did it, baby. We did it, baby.
Like we got it done.
Nah.
Don't freeze.
I never freeze.
The revolution will not be televised.
Big belly boy, how you strong so? Aki saltfish and pacho. Don't know if the dots when I shot down. Now every girl wanna be my wife now. She need to.
I love the film. I rate the film quite highly. After watching it a few times, you know, I was getting into some of the characters, you know, and I think for me, like Killmonger was a character that played a strong role to make the film what it was.
Yeah.
But I just want, what was your favourite character?
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Killed it.
Yeah, he killed it. He killed it. I think he
For
tore up that character.
For me, it was the star of the show.
Yeah.
I think Killmonger, the way they depicted it as well, I just thought it was relatable to a lot of young men. A lot of young men that grew up in, I don't want to sound cheesy again, but unfair circumstances.
Yeah.
He's come into a situation that wasn't his fault, and he's had to find his way out. And what he's angry about is it's weird because it's, in some cases, it's actually the right thing. Do you know what I mean? It's actually the right thing in what he's angry about and what he's frustrated about. But T'Challa, coming from the humble beginnings and learning from a king, so to speak, of a place like Wakanda, he's learning how to sort of not protect his people, but protect what he believes, so to speak. And Killmonger saying, what are you talking about? So you're hiding all this from the world, and us men are out here struggling. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're another black man, a black king, is out here, you know, hiding all this money and hiding all of this stuff, and us other black boys in the hood and the ends. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, I really got that understanding from it, and I thought the way they depicted that was awesome. The way they did that was really, really good.
Yeah.
So Killmonger for me, and oh mate, some of the things that he says as well, like some of the epic, he says some epic lines in that movie. Like, it just gives me goosebumps. At the end, like, bury me with my ancestors. I gotta find this quote.
Wait. We need to find this quote. Because
it's the last line
when
he's looking into the sun.
Yeah.
Like, he's looking into the sun, he's like, bury me with my ancestors, the ones that chose to rather die than sell out, basically. Along them lines, that chose to rather die than sell out.
Because I think he said something about that chose freedom over bondage.
That's it.
Yeah.
Bury my ancestors that got thrown in the ocean.
Because they
chose
freedom
rather than bondage.
Yeah.
Just bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships. Because they knew death was better than bondage.
It's crazy because he's basically saying...
If Jay-Z says that, he gets...
Buried? Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? And he's basically, for me, what I got from that was, like, my thing has always been, feel free to be free. Feel free to be who you are, and don't feel like you gotta be like anyone else and follow fashion, because you're kind of not selling out, but you're kind of stay in your own comfort zone, so you don't feel away.
Right. I love the way you did that.
Do you know what I mean?
you see what he done right there? He thinks he's smart, you know? He thinks he's smart. You don't feel away. We don't want to feel away. You know what I'm saying? But it's interesting because we got tradition and culture versus the future.
Yeah.
Or the rebel.
Yeah.
Which is pretty ironic, because when I think about some of the people that I grew up with, that also grew up in the traditions and culture of their country land.
Yeah.
And also trying to grow up in a world where those traditions and cultures are not at the forefront of this land.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a twist there, because people turn rebellion.
They do.
Do you know what I mean? And especially towards their tradition and culture.
Yeah.
So is that a right thing to do?
But the thing is, I don't feel he did that. This is the thing. I think this is what I'm saying. I think what Killmonger's idea was, and even from the comics, he was battling the good fight in a bad way.
Yeah.
It's crazy, because basically what he's saying is like, you have all of this, and you're letting all these people come over here and destroy and done this to this country, do this to this country, do this to this, all these other black African nations, and you lot sitting back not doing nothing. I'm gonna come over and take over. I'm gonna show these people why you can't mess with us.
I took life from my own brothers and sisters right here on this continent. And all this death, just so I could kill you.
That's what his thing was. And T'Challa's like, his idea was, you can't be like that, you gotta be humble with it. We gotta try and help. And he's like, help? What these people done for me? Do you know what I mean? And I think anyone that's from the ends, anyone that's grew up in a hard background, anyone that's grew up with, being poor, what we see on TV every day, he's fighting for that. He's saying, nah, we're gonna turn up on these lot, and we're gonna take back what's ours.
He also mentions, I'm glad you said that, because another line just come back to me from the film, and I'm sorry if we're spoiling the film for some reason, but it's been out for 2.5 weeks now. If you ain't seen it, I don't know where you've been.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? But he does actually mention that when he goes back into his when he goes to see his dad in that ancestral place.
Yeah.
And there's a line that he says, I think it's very significant to what you just said, and he says, maybe we're not the ones that are lost. Maybe it's our home that's lost.
Maybe it's the people
can't find us.
Exactly.
You know, so maybe.
Do you see what I mean?
I see what you mean.
That's why I thought the way they done Killmonger, based on how he was. Do you know what I'm saying? I just thought it was really good. I thought it was wicked.
To conclude, are we team Killmonger?
I'm straight team. Black Panther is the hero. Sorry. Black Panther's the heroes of all heroes. Always will. Him and Silver Surfer for me were always the guys.
Right.
And but because of the way they done Killmonger in this, I was like, yo, nah, you shut up. Like, you know, I'm not even gonna lie. He's the best bad guy, man.
There we have it. Killmonger favorite character or one to
That's
watch
my
out
guy.
for?
Yeah,
That's our guy.
That's-
We're Team
yeah,
Killmonger.
Yeah, man, I am. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't trip. I'm gonna take it off your hands for you.
These items aren't for sale.
How do you think your ancestors got these? You think they paid a fair price? Or did they take it like they took everything else?
We have a lot of strong characters in the film. We've spoken Killmonger, we've spoken T'Challa, but we haven't actually spent time speaking on Okoye, Nakia, Shuri, Queen Mother,
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
man.
With a film like this, like we see a lot of strong women in the film as well. We see smart women.
Yeah.
We see warrior women. We see protector. You know what I'm saying as well. And we just see the love that women have in the Queen Mother. Why do you think this film is important for women to see characters like this? And not only just women, but women of color. Like, how does that make you feel as a man? And why do you think it's important for that to happen?
I think women in general get a hard time. In general, I think women I feel like women in general get a hard time in terms of getting to where they want to be. As a man, it's hard, but as a woman, I think it's harder. Because I feel like everything, I know this sounds bad, but I feel like everything in general, in terms of business and work and the creative side of things, and even in corporate side of things, everything is really a man's world. In a lot of movies, the females in movies are normally depicted as the secretary or
the one that gets to tea.
Yeah, or the love interest.
Or the other woman.
Or the other woman.
That's always.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And and to see, and when there is a strong sort of female superhero, it tends to be a white lady. That's no discredit to Wonder Woman at all. Wonder Woman's a G. No discredit whatsoever. But just in general, I don't think enough black women get to see that. So I thought it was just an amazing thing how they're depicted so powerful, somewhat even more powerful than T'Challa himself. Because if you watch the movie, I've never really seen this. Another thing that I didn't like about Black Panther, just putting it out there. But T'Challa's really, I felt like he really doubts himself. And it was actually the women that said, yo, you need to fix up. You need to man up right now, because we've got a serious case on your hands.
You'll fight for us, and I will be there beside you as we lie.
And you don't normally see that in movies, or in general, and the fact that the women are so intelligent, so fierce, so ready for anything that's thrown at them, so ready to protect the ones that they care about. And to top it all off, they're beautiful.
You get to decide what kind of king you are going to be.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And these women are genuinely beautiful. Like, they're beautiful.
I'm not gonna lie.
Some of them are real dark skin.
Yeah.
Dark skin is beautiful. Like, and they really depicted that dark skin is beautiful. And it's an amazing thing, and it's an awesome thing for young black girls to see as well.
Do you know what? Yeah, I think like it's great what you're saying. Let me ask you a personal question.
Yeah.
Because I know how I feel. Yeah, and I know how. I have an idea of how like other young men feel, or men in general, like black men. Does it make you look at your sisters or your dark-skinned sisters a different way since the film has come out? Because it has done for me.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Because before the film, I have love for my dark-skinned sisters. I have love for every type of dark-skinned girl anywhere in the world. But when this film came out, it made me have a new respect. Like my levels just went up. The levels of love went up. The levels of respect went up. Do you know what I mean? The levels of wanting to be around them even more just went all the way up. Like I felt like when I watched Okoye, Nakia, Shuri, I replaced their faces with like my mum, my sister, my friends. Do you know what I'm saying? And it makes me feel, I don't know, man. I could cry for them. You know?
I hear that, man.
Because more often I've heard like girls, dark skinned girls in particular, say, you know, we don't get accepted because we're not light skinned. The guys don't like us because we're not light skinned. You know, the beauty modeling world or whatever it is don't choose us because we're not light skinned. You know, how does that make you feel since the film has come out now, in comparison to before the film came out?
To be completely
or
honest,
does it even make a difference?
Yeah, I'll be completely honest, man. I've been I think dark-skinned women are amazing from the get-go, from prior to the movie, and I think more dark-skinned women should be not respected more. I don't know how to put it, but people like Naomi Campbell, she changed the world. People may not like her attitude or whatever, but what she's done to represent the representation of dark-skinned women is amazing. I mean, there's no doubt about that. I mean, go way back, Queen Latifah ain't really a dark-skinned woman, but she was straight representative for her ladies from the very get-go.
Right.
So,
Lil' Kim as well.
Lil' Kim as well, but let's
of course.
not new Lil' Kim, not new Lil' Kim.
Not new one.
I love you, Lil'
Old
Kim,
school.
but I don't know what you.
90s Lil' Kim.
That's the 90s Lil' Kim. You know, Foxy Brown.
Yeah.
All these, I'm kind of saying it from a music point, 'cause that's what I know. So from the get-go, I've always kind of, I know it's bad, I'm team dark skin. I'm a hypocrite because the love of my life is light, is mixed race. But it's like,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
no, ain't nothing wrong with it, ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's crazy because, you know what I mean, you can't, obviously,
it's hard to ride both ways.
It's basically like, you can't blame someone for who they fall in love with.
Yeah, you
Don't
can't.
get me wrong.
You can't.
But my preference, genuinely, is dark-skinned women, and it always has been. And I've always kind of put dark-skinned women on a pedestal. Only reason why is because I just felt like as times got towards our generation, I just felt like it's got harder and harder for them. I mean, because everyone you see in music, all the girls you see in music videos, predominantly light-skinned. All the girls that are considered the prettiest that are black girls are normally light-skinned.
Yeah.
All the girls, do you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I can see why it's a lot harder for dark-skinned women to be portrayed as beautiful and strong. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. What we see on World Star Hip Hop and all that foolishness of all these dark-skinned girls with stupid attitudes and all the rest of it makes it harder for.
Exactly.
And that's only a very.
I don't even support that. I don't.
No, not at all. But that's only a small amount of it. So I'm very glad. Again, like you said, in the movie, we have strong, dark-skinned women representing to the fullest. Do you know what I'm saying? And putting it on a very positive plateau, so to speak, on a very high level. You know, and just letting everyone out there know, like, not just dark-skinned women, but women in general are powerful beings, bruv. And as much as I hate to admit it, girls run the world. You know, women run the world, man. They made us, they pushed us out.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? So we have nothing but the utmost respect for women for general, and that's black women, Italian, white, whatever, just in general. And it's nice to see a movie that's predominantly black people and black women that show the strength.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Already got Wonder Woman. You know what I mean? So
you've already got Wonder Woman. You've even got Supergirl.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
Let us have a Nakia and a Okoye.
Yeah, you got
and Shuri.
So it's a beautiful thing.
What are you doing?
Just drive.
I think probably my final question for you
Yeah.
now, like, where do we go from here, man? I mean, cool, we've got Black Panther, you know, we've got all these amazing characters in one film. I look at the unity about, you know, with all of us coming together and watching the film collectively, all loving it, all high-fiving and hugging and stuff. But where do we go from here? After the you know, the cloud in the sky clears out and the sun comes back out, where do we go from here?
I think the only place we can go, man, is Black James Bond.
Like James Bond?
I think that's the only way you're gonna top Black Panther, man.
Yeah?
Black James Bond, man.
Bond, 00 Black.
Boy, that's the only way. It's the only way,
Idris
man.
Elba, what's going on?
Idris, come on,
Huh?
man, represent, bro.
Oh,
Let's do it.
Ashley Waters, can he do it?
Bro, if Ashley Waters pulled it off, boy, that'll be dope. That's man, then. Bro, that'll be on the road 007, fam.
Big belly boy, how you strong so? Aki saltfish and pacho. Don't know if the dance when I shot down. Now every girl wanna be my wife, no. She need to
keep growing, just keep being amazing, and just keep doing brilliant things. Black Panther's proved that we can do it, man. So let's keep going.
We can do it, guys. Tubby, thanks for coming
Thank
down.
you for having me. I really, really do appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Love, for real. Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Remote driving system activated.
Wait, which side of the road is it?
For God's sake, just drive.
Okay, calm down.
Yeah, boy. What's cracking, man? It's your boy Tubby. You've been watching City Talk, man. Make sure you always tune in and listen to some real knowledge, some real movie knowledge for all you real movie buffs out there trying to film. I go by the name of Tubby. You can find me everywhere, Tubby Boy Music, on Instagram, Twitter, and all the rest of it. All the usual socials. Go check out my music as well, man. Love, peace, and chicken grease always. Thank you for having me, for real. Wakanda forever, baby. Never forget that.
I enjoyed the Black Panther movie. What I liked about it the most was, yes, the women, the power, and also showing that no matter what, women are always going to be in control.
Hi, my name is Dippo. We just seen the Black Panther. It's a sick movie, you know, representing Africa. We're out here with the African clothes. And yeah, it was a great movie, you know. I'd like to see a bit more African names in the credits, though.
My name is Anne-Marie. I'm from Sierra Leone. I thought the movie was fantastic. The storyline, very amazing. And what it means to me, even for a woman to see, obviously, women empowerment and obviously having a role, being in that role, we don't really see it as well. And obviously, black people being portrayed, and I know how we say it, black people, being portrayed in a good light.
We've just seen, it's probably one of the most well-made movies I've seen in a long time, long time. It had everything. Action, story, romance, strong women. It was just fabulous. And to sit back and watch an all-black cast movie, it was quite something. I felt really proud to be sitting back together. Yeah, go see it. It's nice.
Yo, what's up? You looking at my top? Well, this top right here. Where did I get this top from? Would you like to know?